Welcome to AutoCAD 3D modeling. In today's model, you can see you have a complex sort of a model. So let's begin with the model and you will see how easy it is. So I am going to take my reference point at this location and we will work in SE isometric view, of course, like always. So SE isometric. And first of all, use the line command to create this length of 118, but 118 is the complete length up till here. So 0 tab 0, and I'm going to open my orthographic. So 118 for this whole length, and zoom out as much as you need it. Okay, so I guess I can zoom in. Let's see. All right. Next step is to create this whole rectangular block of now in y-axis covered the distance of 44 and then back 118. So 44 in this direction and then again 118 in this way and again 44. Perfect. Okay, right now we need to work in this direction. First of all, just apply an extrude command. But before applying this extrude command, let's create this circular end. So for this circular end, if you noticed that this is a curved part or the location, and how much this curved part or the location is curved basically is that now to create the circular end, you simply need to apply the 10-10 radius 10-10-10 command because for this part, this circular end, you do not have any clear indication, no radius, no diameter. So 10-10 radius will help you out here. So first tangent, second tangent, and third tangent, and you have a perfect circle. Now trim off the extra lines like this. Now simply apply extrude command, but before that, use join command on all the lines. Press enter and extrude command, enter. How much you need to extrude? By 16 in positive z-axis. So extrusion height is 16. Enter. Perfect. Now, if you wanted to see in solid view, you can see it's one solid part. Back in 2D wireframe because it is easy to model most of the time in 2D wireframe. We can also work somehow at some places in solid shade as well. But for now, For this end of the model, you see the height for this center point, center circular point is what will be the center point. The center point from this reference point will be, if you see this way, it is the total is 48. So the half will be 24. So 24 in this direction, and overall it is 40 from this reference point. So 24 and 40. So this is my x-axis and this is my z-axis. So 24 in positive x-axis and 40 in z-axis basically. So you can also do one thing to specify the first point. Take this reference point and one straight line. Offset this line to 24. But it won't work in this way. So let's go into the front view like this. And once you are in your front view, what you need, you need these 2 points, 24 and 40, for the circle of diameter 20. So circle with diameter, and the center point will be 24, tab 40, and the diameter is 20. And now if you wanted to go back in your SE isometric view, you will see that the circle, the 2D part, is exactly in your front plane. If you want to create the same into your rear plane, or you can see your back plane, you can repeat the same. But first, I would like to complete this in my front plane. So continue modeling. And then you can use 2 point view, or you have multiple options to create this upper part of the circle, the upper circular edge. So what we can do, we can create a line of 40. Let's see, endpoint and 40 like this, and offset it to a distance of 48. That would be more easy. So 48 offset like this, and then 2 point kind of a circle will generate a perfect circle like this. And now simply trim off this part of the circle, and there you go. Like this. You can easily revolve it around, and you see this thing. Now you can repeat the same for the back view in the back view plane. And if you want to make a copy, you have also this option to make a copy of this part. So here is your copy command. It asks you to select the objects you want to copy down. So select all parts you wish to make a copy and then press enter. Specify the base point. Base point is here. And you see, just press enter and your copy is here. How perfectly, clearly, and flawlessly it has been done. Now simply apply the press and pull command to the width of 12 on each side. So press and pull command, bounded area by how much? 12. It just stops here. Same press and pull command. Okay, you need to apply the join command before press and pull command. And now apply the press and pull by 12. Okay, now there is some issue. And what is the issue? Issue is that uh, for your safe side, just make a line connected from here till here and then apply the join command. Once again, see if you apply the simple. Okay, there it demands you align command here. 12 this side, and that's it. Now, if you view in solid view, there you go. At this point, the hole is created, and for this part, you need the same press and pull command like this, and the hole is here. In one direction, it extrude. Once you apply the press and pull command, it extrude the circle as an additional cylinder kind of, but in opposite direction, it creates a hole like this. So you see, you can easily delete the extra lines if you want to. Okay, You cannot because this is the extruded part. Perfect. Next, and the last part is still remaining. That is basically this part. And for that, you see, the first center point is 48 from this midway, and it is in the center of this longer plane. So, what you can do is go back in your wireframe model, revolve it like this, and take this center point and create a straight line. And offset this straight line to 48. 48 this side. Now again revolve it. It has been offset to 48. Now you need another horizontal line that is basically straight to this part, and the hole is 44. So the midway will be 22, and 22 minus 12. So 22 minus 12 will give you 10, right? So 22 minus 12 will give you 10. So again offset this line to 10. First define the offset distance as 10, and then select the object. Let's see. No, it has been offset in this direction, which is wrong. Okay, we can do one more thing. Go back into the shades of gray and delete these lines. For the center point, you can also do one thing, which is far more easy, is that trace all the coordinate points for the center point accordingly. That if you see in this is your x-axis. So in x-axis from the reference point, how much you are covering the distance till here is 48 midway. That this will be 24, 24 plus 48. 24 plus 48 will give you 72. So 72 is the distance in x-axis. Now y-axis is upward. So upward is the distance of 16 positive. So 16 in y-axis. Now this is your z direction. You need to go in negative z. So let's see if negative z is minus 22 or not. So how you can give three access points is here in draw panel. It says 3D polyline option. Using this option, give the coordinate points 72, 16, and minus 22, 72, 16, and minus 22, and enter. This is not actually because we are not exactly on the UCS. The reference point is disturbed because we have changed our views more than once. So unfortunately, center point has been, the reference point has been basically disturbed. So what we can do next is that we can use offset command, and if the diameter is 16 and the outer one was 44, it means 44 minus 16 will give you the 28. So the offset distance is 28. Press enter and select object to offset. Cannot offset this object because this is one single model this time. So we cannot go for this option as well. Actually, if we can do it from downward, let's see if it works or not. Okay, offset to 28, enter. Okay, this is also one single circle out here. Let's try one other concept. Okay, let's try another way out. What we can do is that define a new origin point. Use at this point using the coordinate command in coordinate panel. It says origin defines a new user coordinate system by shifting the origin point. Now, after shifting the origin point, let's see our uh, assumed coordinate axis will work effectively in this way or not. So, circle with, let's see, diameter. It will ask you for red and green color. So, yes, we can do this thing. In it will be 72 and 16. So 72 tab 16, enter. Okay, so 72 tab 16 will give you the circle at this point. So we need to go in negative z. Okay, so z axis and x axis. Z axis and x axis. So 72 tab minus 22. Let's see. 72 tab minus 22. Enter. Still, it is not working. Okay. Another thing you can do is that you can go in bottom view and then you can create it, hopefully. Yes. All right. So in the bottom view, we do have x and y axis. In y axis, which one is your y axis? This one. And the distance will be in longitudinal axis. It is 72 and this is 22. 72 and 22. So minus 72 tab 22. Yes. And the radius is 16. So it is 16. Perfect. And using the center point, the distance is 24 for another center point. So a straight line using this, not 3D perpendicular, but the center point was minus 72 and 22, right? Minus 72 tab 22. And the next point is at a distance of 24. So give it 24. That's it. And another circle with diameter. Okay, ignore this one. If the line is not working, it is not giving you a clear vision, basically. So 72 plus 24. So 72 plus 24 will give you 96. And that was 22. So minus 96. Minus 96 tab 22. Yes, it is the point. Press enter and then rotate it like this. And now apply press and pull command. But before doing that, you need to do one more thing. That is go in wireframe model and I think now we can have center point. It was minus 72 and 22. And the distance between two circles is 24, like this. Yes. And now time for another circle. Endpoint, and it is 16. Now this is great. And delete this line. And now use 1010 radius command. First point on an object of the circle. So give first tangent, give second tangent, and now type down a huge radius. So you do have a straight line. Repeat the same for this part. Just give in a huge radius like this and trim off the extra lines if it is. It is not working here. Okay, because this. Okay, let's do it again. 10 radius. But before proceeding, revolve your model and let's see. Okay. Okay, it doesn't want to revolve. Go back in the bottom view like this. And try to make straight line like this. Offset it to 24. 24. Perfect. Once again, another line, intersection point. line, intersection. Okay, it is giving the perpendicular again and again. So in OSNAP, just turn off this perpendicular option. And now let's try it again. Intersection. No. Last try, minus 72, tab 22, straight line, 180 degree, and offset it to 8 and 8 because the radius is 16. So offset distance 8, 8, and 8. Now apply the trim. It doesn't want to trim off. I don't know why. Once we rotate it and like this. Now let's see. There might be some missings due to which it is not trimming off. Let's check out the dimension of these two circles and radius. Okay. Let's check the diameter, which is 16. So it should be 16 for both of them. So dimension style should be 3. Okay. These two are 16 exactly. Uh, so where is the mistake? They are exactly 16 actually. Okay. Another try. Use join command. Okay, next is we can do just forget about all of them. Zoom out. And now again use offset command. The distance is overall 24 plus 48, that was 72. So 72 offset, draw a line. offset distance 72, object to offset this way, and then 24 this line, 24 this side. Okay, delete this line, create another line, 180-degree. Now offset this line to center line, that is 22, and delete this one. Now circle with diameter at this 16 and 16. Once you start revolving, you see the lines are not on, uh, not exactly on x-axis. That is why the trim command doesn't work. So these sort of problems do create in 3D modeling, but once you use the rotation command, you can easily figure out them. So delete these lines and now locate trim command. Rotate. Okay. We can also do one thing. That is the distance is 16. And go in as a isometric view, revolve and apply press and pull. And let's see. Again, revolve. Partially, the hole has been created. Let's do it once again. Okay, in this direction, an extrusion is created. Now, just use subtraction command, select object, enter, select object, enter, and it is minus. So finally, after a lot of struggle, it is done. And delete these reference circles like this. And last but not the least, apply union command on all of them. So you do not have this rectangular portion that is created over here. So apply union command on all the objects, all three parts. Press enter, and you see the rectangular section has been eliminated. And now this is one single piece of a model. So go back in as the isometric view, and your model is ready. After a few hurdles and three particular holes are here. So see you in the next video. Thank you.